Hey everyone, it's Shanna, 5M Family, back again for another pool vacuum review, which I'm thrilled about. I'm actually really happy to review this product. It's a company I've worked with before. I'm really impressed by their products. I think I've done 2 or 3 other reviews of theirs, and they asked if they could send us their new vacuum, and I was like, yeah, I'd love to review it. So today we are reviewing the Wybot cordless robotic pool cleaner, and this is the C1 model. So there it is. It is compacted little machine, but I think it's going to do really good things. I will start off by saying my pool is disgusting. I don't know if you guys can see it. This is not on purpose. We have, if you guys have watched the weather or the news over the last couple days, Texas has had tornadoes, flooding, all of those things. And so my pool has leaves and grass from wind because, ironically, last night we had winds clocked around us at 75 to 80 miles an hour. So the pool is disgusting, but it works out because now we get to see what this vacuum can do. So let's get into it. Wybot has a ton of other vacuum cleaners, and like I have told you guys in the past, and this company is no different, if the price of this one does not work for you, they have other options that I promise you you'll be just as happy with. So let's kind of get into this machine itself. Right here is going to be your charging port. I like this. You have to screw it off. Exposes the charger. I have already charged this. You're going to want to charge it your first time, like all vacuums. You're going to want to charge it fully, whether it comes a little bit charged or not. It's going to work its best if it's fully charged the first time. So you unscrew that and you plug it in, and then once it's charged fully, there is a light right here that illuminates different colors. When it's fully charged, it's going to turn a solid green color. When it turns yellow, it means that the battery is low. So you'll know when you're charging when the battery is full. Again, I've already done this, so I don't need to do it again. This is where you're going to expose your filter. You're going to want to clean your filter after every use because that is going to help your vacuum run the most efficiently. Slide that back in there. Close this down. Make sure it snaps. Before you put it into the water, make sure that's screwed on tight. That's your power button. First thing you need to do, charge it. Second thing you need to do is download the app. And let me show you right now how I did it and kind of what the app entails. Okay, to connect to the app, you're going to first scan this QR code, which I already did all of these steps for you guys. You're going to scan it. It's going to ask you which one you want to download for either an Android or an iPhone. You're going to download it on your phone, answer the few questions. You just got to get logged in and stuff like that. It was really, really super easy. And then make sure the vacuum is on because your phone is going to want to connect to the vacuum. And to know that it's connecting correctly, it's going to have, and you can't really see, it's a purple light. This is going to be your display light, and a lot of your stuff of what the actual vacuum is doing is going to be indicated by this light. So it's purple. And if you see on the instructions, purple is solid, means it's connecting to the app. So turned it on, connected to the app, and I'm going to show you the app real quick. Okay, so here's the app. Let's see if I can scoot out of that. Okay, once you want to add the vacuum that you're using, you're going to click the add button. And it should come up like that. I mean, really, really quick. Mine did. As long as your vacuum is on, it should have no problems being found. So you're going to click the add button, go through those steps, and add it. Okay, handy dandy little note. Make sure your vacuum continues to stay on because after 3 minutes, if it doesn't know that it's in the water, it shuts itself off. So I had to go over there and turn it back on. So this will turn on that it's connected. This will come up. That's your vacuum. And then here are all the different ones that you can choose for the vacuum to do. So you've got your floor, your wall, The default is wall then floor. The standard full pull, which is your wall then floor then waterline, or you could do your eco floor, which the eco mode is that you can set different cycles for the vacuum to go off. Cycle 1, it will clean 1 day for 120 minutes. That's the default. That's if you just want to do it one time. But let's say you're going on vacation. You can actually set it to the cycle 2, which is 60 minutes for 1 day. 24 hours later, it will do 60 minutes for the second day. Then you've got cycle 3. It will do 3 times, 40 minutes each, 24 hours apart. Or then you can go cycle 4, which is 30 minutes, 4 times every 48 hours. So that's a really cool feature. If you're going out of town, you can set these cycles in there on the vacuum, preset it, put it in your pool, and it will automatically do those cleanings for you based on whichever cycle that you choose. That's a really, really cool option, especially if you're going out of town. If you, I don't know, maybe you're gone for the day. In Texas, it's hot. I need to vacuum my pool every day, sometimes twice a day. So that's a really good feature to have. But you can do all of that from the app. So what I'm going to do, for the sake of research purposes, I'm going to do I want to do the standard full pull on this one, which is going to do your wall, then your floor, and then your water line. And we're going to see what that does. Okay, like I talked about just a second ago, you're going to make sure you turn it on and put it in the water. After 3 minutes, it turns itself off. So you're going to want to try to get in as soon as possible. So I'm going to turn this on. Okay, so that light is blue. I don't know if you guys can see it, but that just means it's on. So now I'm going to try to connect it to my app because I'm going to tell it what I want it to do. So I'm going to the app. Okay. Now it's turned purple, which means it is synced up to my phone and the app. I'm going to change it to the standard full pool mode because that's what I want to do. I don't know if you guys can see it. I don't think you're going to be able to. Okay, so it showed on my phone. It was sent successfully. So it's on. So I'm going to drop it in the water. I'm going to get some shots of it in the water for you guys and then let it run its time. It says it has a 120-minute run time. We're going to time that, make sure, and then we're going to pull it up and let's see what it looks like. Like I said, make sure this is screwed on. Now I'm going to put it in the water. It will drop itself to the bottom. It'll take about 20 seconds for it to calibrate on the floor. The indicator light will turn blue, flashing blue, and I can't really see it since it's down in the water. It looks like it's doing that, but I'm sure it is. I don't think there's anything wrong, but I can't see it from here. Look at all that water it's making. It will automatically move to the stop by the edge of the wall when finishing cleaning or low battery. So if the battery turns low, it'll dock to the edge of the pool. That way you don't have to try to retrieve it out in the middle of the pool. So, all right, we're gonna let it do its thing. We're gonna let it clean and then we'll pull it out and I'll show you how you are supposed to pull it out. We'll also check the filter, which I'm really excited about. So let's see what this can do. Oh, what time is it? Let's do that. 12:55, so let's see how long this thing will run. You can already see a difference where it's gone up and down that row right there. There's a pretty significant difference in what it's picked up. I enlisted a helper to try to get...
It was not cold.
It wasn't supposed to be cold. To try to get some footage under the water, so... My thought so far is this is a pretty neat little vacuum. The other ones I've done in the past haven't been as powerful as this one. I'm really impressed with it. It does it like a grid pattern, it looks like, but it doesn't do like the floors first, the walls first, then the water line. It kind of does it all together. So that's what it's doing right now. And I did want to say one thing about the app. The cool thing is when you're setting it up, you get to choose what size pool you have or what shape pool you have, rectangle, oval, circle, and then the type of pool bottom that you have. Mine is vinyl, but it has mosaic. It has all the other choices. And my guess is they've calibrated that to know how to behave on those types of flooring. So I picked a round pool because that's what my pool is, and I picked vinyl, and so far everything's been great. It got hung up one time when it was coming down off the wall. I think it's a fluke because it has not happened again, but I'll certainly watch that and make sure. Nothing was obstructing it. It didn't get high centered or anything, so I'm not sure what happened there, but we'll just keep watching it, and again, we'll wrap it up in a minute. Alrighty, so it is 3:35 and it has finally stopped moving. The wind has picked up a little bit. You can't really see too well with the water moving, but overall I am very impressed with how much it got. My pool was disgusting. There is one little section right there that it missed, and I'm like tiny little section. But again, my pool is really, really dirty. So I bet if I put it in here after I charged it one more time, it would be just fine. So how do you get it out of the water? Gabby, this is a hook. You're gonna put it on one of your extension poles, and then in the water, you're going to just find this little handle right here, and you're gonna lift it up out of the water. Now, it's gonna be heavy. Once it gets to the surface, let it drain itself completely, just by holding it up and let the water drain out of it and things like that. All right, are y'all ready to look and see what's in the filter? I'm excited. All right, so again, this is your filter area. You're gonna take this out. and you can already see. This is pretty incredible. That is all the stuff. That is unbelievable. I told you guys, my pool was disgusting. I mean, just look at that. Leaves, dirt, bugs, everything. And again, when I go to rinse this out, I can just dump it over and rinse it out. Okay, so as you can see, it's a fantastic vacuum. I am really, really impressed. As small as the vacuum is, it is really quick in the water. It moved really, really fast across the water. It got hung up that one time, but that was a fluke. I don't think that's an everyday or an all the time thing, because it never did it again. And I was impressed with the filter. How much it picked up was unbelievable. So we will leave a link in the description on how you can get your Wybot vacuum. You will not be disappointed. This is more on a, I guess, a better price point for most people as far as their vacuums go. And I think for the price and what it's capable of doing, they like hit the nail on the head. I'm very, very impressed. So if you have any questions, let me know. Check out our pool playlist. I have a ton of videos reviewing other products, how to set up your pool video, how to set up your pool, how to start a sand filter, vacuums, all of that kind of stuff. So thank you guys for watching. We'll see you again. Bye.